Your guide just for 10 minutes. Just for 10 minutes will be different. They are just coming now. And they will give you information about these ceramics. And then we're going to go to the showroom. You will see the plates or cups or bowls, everything you will see there. He's coming. Mr. Don't forget me, please. Just for 10 minutes, he will be your guide.
Good morning. First of all, I would like to say welcome to my workshop. My name is Izmir, and Izmir, we try to give you short information about what we are doing here. Please come closer. Don't worry, we don't make dirty to your clothes. Usually use mustard. You are in safe hands. We're going to show us how to make this local post by hand on the electrical wheel. It's very quick. And the main thing in our workshops, everything is done by hand like this. But important part is our material. This is not ceramic. This is not porcelain. This is chini. Have you heard chini before? Have you been in Istanbul? No. Are you from England?
Yeah.
No. If you are from England, if you visit British Museum, Victoria Albert, Oxford, you can see old tiles like our tiles at that museum. Their name is Chini, Izmir tiles. All those tiles 600, 700 years ago made in this town with this Chini clay. The Chini meaning is quartz. You know, that's the quartz. We crush them, we grind it, and then cowl it and make this clay. And what's the difference? When we use quartz on the clay, it's made 10 times durable and long life than porcelain or ceramics.
Cool.
And now he's making sugar ball. At first make main body. And now he's making a lid for that body. If the lid is fit, it's meaning he's good master. If it's not fit, we're gonna suck him.
Cool.
That's why his nickname is Superman. But you know what? He's making in just 2 minutes. It's look easy. It's not. But the important part, not the outside. The important part, the inside of the clay. Now we can make another taste to him. I'll cut it in the middle. If there's an air bubble, if the size is not same, it's meaning he's not good master. And this. Just in 30 seconds, but same thickness and no air bubbles. Why it's really important? Because if you do any mistake, if there's any air bubble in the clay, when we fire it, it's blow up in the kiln. That's why that's really important on this art. And after you give the shape like this, dry them on the shelves. When the items are full dry, there is our electrical kilns. We are going to kiln for the bisque firing, first firing. 900 degrees Celsius and 24 hours. End of that process, clays turn white, we call it biscuit. It's turned like a stone. Now ready for drawing and painting. And then the women, they draw and paint. And then we glaze it, and second firing. Everything is double fired here, like on China. All under the glaze technique. For example, this is the shah jar with the lid. Like this, the sultans, they were use it for keep their treasures. Or this shape for tears, for the women, they will keep their tears on Ottoman period. Or do you know this shape? It's original in England, from Victoria Albert Museum, it's original one, the old one. It symbolizes like the sun. Its name is Hittite sun, because thousands of years ago, this land, the people, they were believed the sun like the Egyptians. And the women, they were used it 4 times in a year at the equinox, 21 of March, 21 of July. The women, they will put wine in it. They get on their shoulder. They are going to Sun Temple, Acropolis. When their husband, when their father come to temple, they serve the wine. Wine creatures. But it's 4,000 years ago. Now women do like this. Okay, it was just this one on the table. It's just 1 minute more information about how we draw and paint.
Love to be able to do that.
And on this table, so you can see that how we draw, how we paint, how we glaze it, all done by hand again. And all done by freehand. There is no stencil paper, there is no charcoal, there is no inks. Everything is done by freehand. That's why all of our items, even the big serving plate, charging plate, or little teapots, all different than each other. You can't find any same. You know why? Everything is done by freehand. We are not crazy, but there is no chance for us to use stencil papers like porcelains or ceramics. Because if you use stencil paper, it's burned at the kiln. If you use charcoal, it's burned. It's not strong enough for second firing. The easiest way, like porcelains, you know, stamp colors, the chemical colors, that's really easy, but it's a little dangerous for us. You know why? Because they have lead in it. When you fire it, the lead is come out from the glaze. It's a little dangerous for us because when we breathe, it's kill us. It's dangerous for the people. If you use it, there's lead in it. After 40 degrees Celsius, lead is come out. That's why everything is done by freehand, like thousands of years ago. Same process, just water and onyx. The black onyx, everything, like mosaic technique. And we are sorry, we are a little busy today because you know why now? End of the summer almost, you know, end of the September we close the showroom and it's holiday time for us. That's why we do 50% off these 20 days. That's why everyone came here. And you can check the rest of the colors on this table. You can smell them, you can drink them. All semi-precious stones, opal, coral, lapis lazuli. Everything is done by stones here. That's why it's English name Anatolian stoneware pottery. And you know what? These stones, don't be imagined, not like your jewelers. You know, lapis, opal, turquoise, marjan. At the mines, they're piece of rock. The people, they take smooth part without the lines, without the crack, for make jewelry. But the rest part of the stones, lots of crack or lines, they don't use it. We take the crack parts, we crush them, we grind it, add water, and just paint it. Thousands of years ago, it's same process, still same process. And here I can show one plate. For example, the brushes are like this. You can see top of the brush. The woman is just this side of the brush. And when you look at the background, you can see the details. Just paint by dots. Pointillism. Thousands of years ago, the plates, they were painted by little dots like this. Still same process. All painted by little dots. Oops, I'm sorry. And this is tree of life. Tulip symbolizes your family, your grandparents, and your family generation. All symbolic. This is tulips for symbol of love. We do in a wedding gifts here too much. All had some meanings. Am I talking too much? No. Please just think on the last table, just 1 minute information.
Don't move.
All by dots. Yes. And after all that process, after make biscuit, after draw them, after coloring by stones, the last process we glaze them. Under the glaze you can see the pattern. Our glaze just quartz and glass powder. No silicium, no podium, no chemicals. But there is no chance to use brush or spray for glazing. You know why? Because we are using pointillism techniques, stone colors. If you use brush or spray, they match the colors. That's why just dip into the glaze pool, dip technique. We dip it into the glaze pool, wait 1 or 2 days at the pool, depends on the size. And then second firing, stone firing we call it. The second firing, 1050 degrees Celsius and 24 hours. End of that process, the item turns brightness, shinier, and when you check the sun, it's like a crystal, it's like a church bell. You know why? Because these are quartz, these are not ceramic, not porcelain, all done by quartz. All look like same size, but all different sounds because all had different percent of quartz. But there is one more plate you can see that. This is normal ceramic. This is not quartz. There is no, church bell. And what's the difference with these and with these? Well, we ship it all over the world, these items. So if you like to buy something from here, if you like to get quartz one, these are all signed. Family name, artist name, where is made it, holograms and certificates. It's what for? Our biggest problem is Chinese problem now, the copy problem. That's why for real Chini works, we use the hologram and certificate system. When the people use our bowls, our plates, our creatures, when they cook in dishwasher, when they cook in microwave, when they stir something hot, something cold, if there's anything happen on the glaze, if the glaze crack, if the colors change, if the border chip, you send us 2 pictures, one for inside, one for outside. With the pictures, we need family name and artist name and serial number from your certificate. You send us with email or fax all this information. If it's made in our workshops, if it's not made in China, if it's not fake one, we replace it. We ship you another ball, the same family work, or we pay back your money. 10 years guarantee and certificate, all of our quartz works. But if it's kaolin, no guarantee, no certificates. All the quartz ones with 10 years guarantee and certificate for your daily using process. Okay, please just this way, next part to showroom. There's air condition better than here. And just 10 seconds more information. By FedEx, full insurance and door-to-door shipping. And when we ship them to European Union countries, no tax, no weight, no customs, because these are all signed, all serial numbers and hologram and certificates. These are not made in China. These are all by hand, all art pieces, that's why all tax. And what about the prices? Every item has prices. Our prices are Turkish lira, but you can use credit cards, sterling, euros. You don't have to pay now. You can pay after to your hotel. It's whatever you want. And you know what? Everything is 50% off, half price. For example, this was 65 lira. Now it's 32 lira. Which means when you divide it 6, our prices, you can find sterling price. When you divide it 5, you can find euro price. Thank you very much for listening. For example, this size was 65 euro, now it's 10 pounds.
pretty, isn't it?
The second biggest wall which we have. For example, this is roughly surprisingly roughly 300 turtles.
Oh yeah.
One side smaller. This is roughly 85. Because after this section, the turtle skin this is double. This is 85. We do the biggest one.
Okay. Christian's here, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Mum and also you're
Well, you can buy something for your mum from all three of you, so you've got to agree, and it's not to be massively expensive because I haven't got a lot of money with me now. Anthony, don't. Okay, look, Christian, you've got to get something that's going to be decorative and you think she might like. That's an egg cup. Do you know what I mean? She would want something different. Yeah. No, Anthony. Oh. How much is it? Don't tip it up. Watch your glass.
something you're not going to buy.
Sorry?
Something you're not going to buy.
Yeah. What?
So, it's over £100 per month, 100 lira per month.
How much is it?
188 lira.
188. It's about 60 quid.
Sorry?
Put it down.
Oh yeah, Dad, it's half price. So what's half of 188? That's about 94.
It's about 30 quid.
Give it a bit.
I think, I know what your mum's like. Maybe something like that lantern that she can put some lighter fuel or something in, some sort of petrol or something, then she can burn it in the bedroom. Or maybe some sort of smelling oil or scents. The one you had, Anthony.
I think they're all based on.
Does she still smoke? She smokes, doesn't she?
1408 gönderisi içinde mi?
Well, one of those she'd probably use as an ashtray.
285.
I think they're all based on stories.
Where? What do you want to see? I don't know if I like that because it's like you boys don't like her smoking, do you? So if you get her something like that, it's almost condoning it, isn't it? What about that lantern thing?
What I found.
Oh, don't drop it, will you?
That's very Turkish. Genie lamp, and you can use it. You can open like this for paraffin oil in it.
Paraffin, is it? Yeah.
There's glaze inside also. And when you fire it, it makes smaller or bigger firing like that. And tulips and carnations, very typical Turkish.
How much is it?
It's 188 lira, but half price
94.
94 Turkish lira, which is roughly 30 pounds.
Yeah. How much is delivery
To
to
FedEx.
England? Yeah.
If you like to ship this one, you have to pay extra 40-45 lira for shipping. But
An extra 15 quid then.
now we have really good system here, same system FedEx. If you like to get just one piece, you can carry very safely, but if you like to buy a couple pieces, it's better for shipping.
Yeah. So you're talking about, including shipping, you're talking about
50 pounds roughly because of insurance on it. Roughly 50 pounds with the shipping.
50 quid with shipping.
With the shipping. Without the shipping, roughly 30 pounds.
What do you think? Do you think she'd like it? Yeah? Can you remember your full address?
For a carry bag? You need to put your suitcase cover with your shirts, 2 pieces. You can carry very
Yeah.
safe. Of course. Even the people, they carry these big plates on the airplane. Doesn't matter. Because these are stone quartz, they don't break easily.
Okay, yeah, if you can pack it. Yeah, we'll take that then. Yeah, go for it.
If you want to put it.
So that's 94. That's alright, don't matter, we'll take it home, but you've got to be careful not to break it, yeah? Right.